Good morning and welcome to a Wednesday edition of Jessie Clark Fitness. I am your instructor, Jessie Clark. Great to have you guys with us. So here's the deal today. You're going to need something like this. If you've got it, great. If you don't have one of these fabric booty bands or any type of band, it's time to go ahead and order these, folks. They're so great, they're easy to use. We're gonna be using these all day today. Also, to supplement the bands, you're going to need a hand weight. So go ahead and grab those two things today: a mat, always a mat, a band, and a weight. Good morning, Anne. All right, you guys, make sure you've got something to sip on. I wanted to point this out. This is what I've been putting in my coffee. If you're wondering and you haven't seen the product, it's a collagen that it's vanilla flavored. I put this in my coffee every morning if you're wanting to add that. Let's start this morning with some stretches. Go ahead and sit back on your mat. We're just gonna take your knees 90 degrees to 90 degrees, pressing that knee gently to the ground, opening up those hips, you guys. If you were with us on Monday, we did kettlebells, and it was powerful enough to make me sore still. All right, now we're gonna go ahead and jump into it because today is lighter work than what we did earlier this week. Go ahead and grab that band and let's get started. All right, place the band just above your knees. So right here, you guys, we're gonna start with bridges, clams, and a side raise. Go ahead and lay it all the way back. Hands at your sides. Now, if you don't have a band, no worries. You're gonna just skip that part and do the bridge. Here we go. 1, nice and easy. 2, squeeze your tush. 3, as you push your hips to the sky. 4, 5, 6, that's it. 7, 8, 2 more, 9, and 10. Now while you're right here and your hips are up, I want you to shimmy your shoulders just a little bit closer, pushing those hips even higher to the sky. That's it. Give me 5 more. 1, 2, good. Keep that band. 3 with resistance. 4, 1 more, and 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it all the way down. All right, now I want you to go into a side lying position. Right here, we're gonna do a clam. So stack your feet. Your band is gonna be just above your knees. Let's do a clam on either side. 1, 2, 3, 10 to 15 on each side. 4, 5, you got it. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, sit up and switch it to the other side. Now, if you're just joining us, we've got band work on a Wednesday. 2, 3, 4, hop in with us. 5, if you're tuning in live. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. While we're on this side, let's stretch those legs out. Stretch your legs out straight and stack your feet. We're gonna do a side raise. Now, where you place that band is up to you. 1, 2, 3, 4. What is that? Something on my leg, maybe a pen mark. 5, 6, you got it. 7, 8, 9, and 10. I'm already feeling it in my hip. Roll it over to the other side, Tiffany. Second side, banded side raise. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's so much good stuff. 5, 6 that you can do with a resistance band. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Oh man. All right, roll it back around. That was your first set, you guys, of those 3 movements. A bridge, a clam, and a side raise. We're gonna do those 3 again. But I want you to think about opening up your hips this round. Bigger squeezes, a broader, wider range of motion. So go ahead and roll it back on your back, hands at your sides, knees are bent. All right, here we go. Bridge, 1, 2, 3, let's get to 5, 4, and 5. Hold it right here. I want you to get a little bit closer and push those hips a little bit higher. Here we go, 5 more. 5, 4, 3. Now if you're suffering, 2 from lower back issues, 1. Having strong glutes and that strong glute lower back tie-in is such a critical part. All right, you guys hold it right here. Let's pulse for 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Relax, relax. All right, let's go ahead and roll it onto one side. We've got your second set of clams. And then actually, we're gonna move on after this set. 1, 2, 3, 4. Do you wanna make it harder? 5, 6, you do? 7, I'll show you how. 8, 9, and 10. Ooh-wee. Can we rip out 5 more on this side? 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. All right, roll it around to the other side, and I want you to add a weight if you've got it, okay? This is where, if you are more intermediate, 1, 2, you're gonna wanna add that weight. 3, 4, 5, 6 to make it harder. 7, 8, 9, ooh, 10. Oh gosh. That's actually really, really tough. All right, hold it right here. Let's pulse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, I can feel it right here in that glute medius, where your glute meets your hip, okay? That side piece right there. All right, y'all, let's do our side raises. Straighten your legs out, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 10 plus 10, 5, 6, 7, I must still be sore, 8, 9, 10, hold it right here. Ah, this hurts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh. All right, roll it around to the other side, you guys. Lots of rolling happening today. Let's go with second side leg raises. 1, 2, 3, you got it. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hold it, hold it, hold it. Pulse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, tell you what, I'm feeling that burn. Are you guys feeling the burn? I hope so. All right, take a 10-second quick coffee, water break, and I'm gonna tell you what's coming up next. Good morning. You're gonna have a kneeling squat, okay? So from right here, you're gonna come up into a squat, holding weight or without. Your second move is gonna be a low pulse lunge. And third move is a plank jack. Are you ready? Let's try it, you guys. You've still got the band in play, okay? So your fabric booty band is somewhere kind of between your hips and your knees. Hold that weight right here. Weight is optional. And I want you to do a little kneeling squat. 1, 2, very similar to the movement. 3, with the bridge. 4, except you're kneeling. 5, instead of flat on your back. 6, 7, push those hips to the sky. 8, 9, let's do 3 more. 10, hold that squeeze. 11, and 12. Good, set it to the side. Now we're gonna try and see what this band feels like on these low lunges. Probably not gonna need them here. You know what let's do? Let's go ahead and take the band off for just a second. I wanna make sure we get these lunges correct. So, go ahead and stretch one leg out. Think of this more as a stretch. You're gonna come up over your toe, stretching out your whole inner thigh here, over the toe, and then sit it back. Man, I got a bruise. Where'd that come from? You ever get a bruise and you're not sure how? All right, y'all, give me about 3 of these. If you wanna get an extra stretch all the way to the sky. And sit it back. All right, one more for good measure. You're gonna come up into a low lunge, over your knee, stretch it out, come up. Go ahead, you can even spray to each side. Get a little torso rotation. And on this last one, gently pull your toes, maximizing that stretch. Good stuff. All right, walk yourself around to the other side. You already did that leg. Same thing here. Starting 90 degrees and then come over the top of your knee, stretching it out. I feel a nice stretch here and here. And sit it back. Oh yeah. At least 3 or 4 of these. Here's your second one. Stretch to the sky. Oh yeah. And sit it back. One more, Melanie. Here we go. Low lunge. Reach. Good. And now open up each side. Oh wee. Oh, that's as far as I can go. On this last one, reach for your toe and pull. Good job, you guys. All right, last one is the plank jack. So let's bring it into a plank position, and I want you to give me single plank jacks, starting with just a plank, okay? Here we go. Here's your starting position. And now we're gonna take our legs one at a time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Halfway. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Sit it back into a child's pose. Nice. You're starting to generate a little bit more heat, which means you're starting to break a sweat, hopefully. All right, we're gonna do a second round of all of these. This can be with or without your resistance band. Up to you. I'm gonna use my band for the kneeling squats plus a weight on this round, okay? It's up to you. How tough do you wanna make these? And if you just prefer to stand up, you can also do a squat that way, okay? So you're sitting back on your heels and squeeze. That's it, Emily. 2, 3, good job. 4, 5, sit it back. 6, you got it. 7, 8, 9, 10. Give me 5 more of these. 5, it rained yesterday. 4 here in Nashville. 3, melting. 2, most if not all, and 1. Most if not all of the ice is finally gone from around my house. There's a few little corners that haven't seen the light of day. You know which corners I mean. All right, let's get into a low lunge, you guys. 1 foot in front, 1 foot behind. This is more of a mobility exercise, okay? Hands in front next to your foot. You're gonna come back, and then you're gonna go over the top. Stretching out your Achilles, reach for the sky. Oh yeah, come back into center. All of these stretches are good for you. 1 more. Sit it back and gently pull that toe. Oh, that feels so good. Switch it to the other side, y'all. Other leg out front. We're gonna stay facing this direction, but your leg has changed, okay? Over the top and sit back. And if there's something, a movement maybe that you're having trouble with, maybe it's just flowing from this position over your toe. Maybe it is. These are the places where you need to get more comfortable, okay? Arms up, big stretch. That's it, Jules. Shout out to Julie Waters. She's working out with us every day in California. Love it, Julie. Good. All right, the last one is going to be your plank jack. So come into a plank position, starting in tabletop. Now this one we're gonna go double time. So what you would typically think of as a plank jack is feet together and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 more. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh man. And sit it back into child's pose. Oh man, good stuff. Good stuff. So hopefully, most of the snow and ice has finally melted from this big ice storm we had last week. I'm learning most people have power at this point, if not all, in Nashville. So thankful for that, you guys. All right, moving on to our next circuit, we're gonna do pull-aparts, bridges with a butterfly, and a low burpee. What is that gonna be? We're gonna try it. But first, go ahead and add back in the band. Remember the bridges we did earlier? This is something advanced. We're gonna keep our feet together and we're gonna do a little butterfly as part of our bridge. So let's just start with a regular bridge, but our feet are gonna be together, okay? Instead of out here, feet together. And then with your band, try to make sure that that's closer to your knees than your hips. Closer to your knees than your hips. Here we go. Lean it back, hands are at your sides. We're gonna go up, out, in, and down. 2, out, in, and down. 3, get to 10, out, in, and down. 4, out, in, and down. 5, that's it. In and down. 6, out, in and down. 7, out, in and down. 3 more. 8, out, in, down. 9, out, in, down. 10, out, in, and down. All right, now when you're at the bottom, go ahead and give me a butterfly. All right, your knees are out. I want you to push to the sky. I'm just gonna give you a little different angle on it. Feet are together, Band is at your knees. Here we go. You're keeping the butterfly wings open, bottom to top. 1, 2, 3, 4, get to 10, 5, knees out, 6, you got it, 7, 8, hang with me, 9, and 10. Now bring your shoulders a little bit closer. All right, I want you to do a pull apart from right here. 1, 2, your feet are together, 3, 4, 5, keep those hips off the ground, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Oh, relax. Relax your hips, bring it all the way back. While we're here, you guys, pull both your knees to your chest. Rock it from side to side. Love it. Love it. All right, I have this idea where we could do a low burpee, Tiffany. I'm not sure if we can, but I'd like to try. Even if we do it in, meaning we break it down into small pieces. We're not gonna go all the way to the top. We're only gonna come to right here. But from here, all right, you're in tabletop. Foot in, and then I just want you to rock it back and put your hands up, okay? Here we go, bring it out, in, and up. Out, in. We're working on flexibility. Love it. Out, in, and up. Can you do that low squat? Maybe you just want to hang out here in the middle, okay? Let's do 2 more of these. Here we go. Hands to the mat. Out, in, and up. Last one. Out, in, and up. Ooh-wee. How was that? I'm sweating from those. Maybe it's the fireplace. Let me turn that down a little bit. All right, you guys, we're gonna do another round of those. I think that was successful. I think we can do it. But first, let's go back to our bands for our last round of pull aparts. I want you to keep that band right over your knees. All right, y'all, lean it back, feet are together. Let's just do a set of pull aparts. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, you're bringing your knees out. 4, your feet are together. 5, 6, you got it. 7, 8, 9, 10, 5 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. All right, now we're gonna go into our bridges. Feet are still together. You're gonna go up, out, in, and down. Re-secure that band right on top of your knees. Let's do it. Up, out, in, and down. 2, out, in, and down. 3, out, in, down. 4, out, in, and down. Good. 5, out, in, and down. 6, out, in, and down. That's it, Amanda. 7, out, in, and down. 8, out, in, and down. 2 more. 9, out, in, and down. 10, out, in, stay up. Shimmy your elbows, shimmy your shoulders a little bit closer. Now give me another set of pull aparts from the top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, good. 6, keep your glutes squeezed. 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh. All right, bring those knees to your chest. It's so important to roll out your back, roll out the sore parts. All right, we've got one more. Let's take off the bands. We've got those low burpees, okay? Now maybe you want to do a full burpee. I'm fine with that. This one's more about staying close to the ground and getting that hip mobility even better, okay? So start in tabletop. Let's come up into a plank. Here's your starting spot. You're going to come in, roll it back, and high five, all right? Now how low you want to get is up to you, all right? Let's go back into it. Out, out, in, and low burpee. So you're not coming all the way up to the top. You could if you wanted to. And out, out, in, sit it back. Good, last one, out, out, in. Nice. Good, back into a plank, back into tabletop, bend those knees, and now sit it back into a child's pose. We've got one more that I want to take you through, okay? This is our final segment, our final circuit. It's what we call the finisher. This is where you're gonna give it all you got. We're gonna do a kickback, a donkey kick, a fire hydrant, and an extension. But first, add your band back in. Yes. All right, you guys, right here on top of maybe about 3 to 4 inches below your kneecap, okay? Let's flip it around. We're gonna start with one leg and do everything on this leg together, okay? So you're not gonna change legs for a few minutes. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. These are your kickbacks. 4, 5, 6. Get to 10. 7, 8. That's it, Juanita. 9, and 10. Hold it right here. Hold it, hold it. Pulse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Bring it down. All right, now we're gonna bend our knee and flex our toe. So no need to point the toe. I want you to flex it like this. If you wanna make this harder, you're gonna add a weight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, that's it, 8, 9, 10. Hold it to the sky. Hold it. Pulse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good job. All right, bring it down. Now we're gonna fire hydrant to the side, y'all. Bend your knee at 90 degrees and bring that knee up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's it, Tanya. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, I'm hitting failure, y'all. Hitting failure. Bring that leg up. You've got fire hydrant pulse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, we've got one more on this leg before we switch to the other side. It's the extension. Bring it out and slowly extend. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, failure. We're at 4, 5, 6. Slow-mo extend. 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh. I think my butt cheek just fell off. Oh. Hopefully you're feeling the same way, like one of your cheeks just fell off. That's a good thing, okay? Let's bring it around to the other side, friends. We've got one more leg, one more set of 4 moves, and we are done, okay? So get ready for that straight leg kick back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 of each. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hold it right here. Hold it. And pulse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Breathe. All right, now let's go for those donkey kicks. Bend your knee 90 degrees. 1, 2, that's it. 3, 4, if you don't have a band, 5, you're using your weight. 6, 7, or you can go body weight only. 8, 9, 10. Oh. Whew. All right, hold it right here. Hold it. Pulse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, fire hydrant to the side. Fire hydrant to the side. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. We really are on the home stretch. 4, 5. Hang with me here. 6. Don't give up now. 7. You're almost there. 8, 9, 10. Holy smokes. All right, let's split this up into 2 sets of 5. Hold it up. Pulse. 1, 2, 3. Keep going. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm hanging in there. Now we might need to split it up into 2 sets of 5. Here we go. You're up into the fire hydrant extension. 1, 2, hang in there. 3, 4, slow it down. 5, 6, 7. Woo. 3 more. Come on, Jess. 7, 8, 9. Last one. 10. Oh. All right, sit it back into child's pose. Good. Have a seat on your bottom. Let's get rid of that band. Whew. So, to the crew that just did that live, awesome job today. It is proof that the band works. It can be tough if you're using the right resistance band. Good. Bring your feet together. We're going to stretch it out and do a little bit of hip mobility. I had someone ask me the other day, what is it you're doing that's having the biggest impact on your recent weight loss? So if you're still tuning in, I'll give you the goods. Sleep. Sleep. I wasn't sleeping good before. I wasn't sleeping 8 hours, that's for sure. I was probably sleeping 6 hours a night. Switch to the other leg, cross it over. So start with your sleep, because once you rule out some of the things that are preventing us from fat loss, preventing us from building muscle, like stress, like constantly in a sleep deficit. We're doing a pigeon right now. Bring that other leg to the side. And the other thing is just being intentional about your eating. I know that's just such a broad statement, but if you feel like you're hungry and you're not sure why, go through the little mental checklist. The checklist is it mealtime? Because sometimes it's actually mealtime in which, yeah, go ahead and fix yourself lunch. But if you know you're just eating for emotional reasons, it's at least good to acknowledge that that's what's happening. Even if you still grab something, right? It's totally, that's life right now. So sleep, continue moving every day, prioritize strength training, you guys. I'll see you tomorrow. Yes? Okay, thanks, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.